Hello, hello, dear Pisces. Welcome to Divine Debut. Thank you for being here. This is your 2020 yearly extended reading. Why I say extended is that I've already done the first part where I've laid all these cards down. So that's the initial preview for you. If you want to watch it, it's in the description box below. And I am continuing this reading. That's why I've got the same cards down. And just explaining a little bit of how I do this for those that don't know. I start off in January here, February, March, all the way around to December. Okay, so taking a few cards for each month of the year. Now I'm also taking another layer here and weaving that in. So we've got the horoscope here where we start at Aries, first house, Taurus, Gemini, so on, all the way through to Pisces. Okay, so there are many layers in the tarot. We know I am referencing a little bit of astrology here, not a lot. So if you are interested, stay on and watch the reading. Okay, now I have explained the first part, the first layer of cards, so I would advise that you do watch that first part so I can continue this reading. All right, dear Pisces, so we're looking at the month of January here with the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles we know is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Now he is sitting in the area of Capricorn, which is the house of work and our status. We know astrologically that there is a lot of Capricorn energy as we've got Pluto, Saturn, the South Node, Jupiter, and Mars transiting through this sign. So the King of Pentacles can be a leader. This can be a boss that you are working for sure. Someone who holds a lot of value and a lot of experience where, because, you know, it's the Saturnian ruled house of Capricorn, this person may be very tough, maybe someone that's just very focused on their money, not very emotional. This is a very grounded energy. Obviously, it could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. It is the house of Capricorn. For me, the King of Pentacles is Taurus, but there's so many of you I'm reading for, so it could be any of the signs. Now, we've got the Ace of Wands here as the general energy of the year. We know that the Ace of Wands is, you know, a new project, creativity, desire, a lot of passion, starting something new. This is that light going on. So you're seeing something. Others of you are starting something very, very hot, very driven. When I say hot, I mean a sexual connection, which has got the chance to lead to commitment here. I see with the Four of Wands. But then there's, you know, just looking at the whole circle here, after a point of success here, we do have a little bit of disappointment and endings in the months October, November. Okay, now it doesn't have to mean that you are the one that's going to be heartbroken. You may be dealing with someone that you are breaking their heart. It can go either way. So yes, King of Pentacles promises a lot, being in the house of work, a lot of manifestation, abundance, prosperity. Let's take a card on that. For others of you, this could even be your father, King of Pentacles, someone that is very driven by their money, by their values, by what they own. Someone could be someone very materialistic as well. Okay, that's very interesting. Seven of Swords, which is right there. Interesting. So what this Seven of Swords is saying to me is that if you are smart and you are intelligent, dear Pisces, and I want to say that, you know, for you, dear Pisces, the house opposite your sign is the house of Virgo. And Virgo is, you know, a sign that can show up as air. Why? Because Virgo is ruled by the left brain. So they're very logical, very intelligent. Now, so this could also mean to me that for those of you that have got where your business is concerned or your relationships, you may be acting very, very intelligent, and that could be in relationships, any sort of partnerships, even work-related. This to me says that for most of you, I think that there's a strong intelligence for you, and that's why you've got the King of Pentacles here. This is either someone you're working with, for, that is someone very stable financially, and that's in the month of January. There is a lot of intelligence here. Now, the intelligence could also be someone that is hiding something from you, someone who is quite sneaky where work is concerned. They are, you know, the stealth card this is, and this is someone maybe taking something off you, taking something from you. And I'm going to say for one person out there, this could be someone stealing a promotion from you, you know, just right under your nose. And in the month of December, you may still be dealing with this person. We've got the Seven of Swords twice. And again, you may be very intelligent and landing a very stable partner in the year of 2020, a very prosperous and financially stable partner. Okay. Let's see in the month of February. Now, in the month of January, you may be finding out that someone's been quite sneaky. We do have an eclipse in the month of January. Eclipses are epiphanies. You know, it's seeing through the veil. Wow. And we've got the Knight of Wands. Here we've got a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries or Leo. I would say more Sagittarius than anything. So this is also in the house of Sag. So King of Wands could be someone that is very driven, someone that you may be dealing with, someone who could be from a foreign place, a foreigner that you may be dealing with. The King of Wands is someone that is very generous usually, and this could be also someone that is quite the player. We've got the Knight of Wands, which is usually the player of the tarot. For others of you, this could be someone that is coming in to come and visit you, some foreigner, someone that could be living at a distance to you. Could even be a family member. Nevertheless, this house here is also the house of higher education. Some of you may be, you know, hoping to complete studies where you're studying something very creative here in the month of February. Okay, King of Wands is someone that's very driven. They desire and they go for what they desire. Let's see. This is someone that likes their freedom, okay? So let's look at the month of March and the house of Scorpio. There is some sort of a decision here, a decision between two. Some of you are choosing between a fire sign and an earth sign here. Let's look at March. And we've got a King of Swords. So we've got another king. Choices, my goodness. Dear Pisces, King of Swords can be a legal representative. Some of you may be faced with a legal situation where, you know, the house of Scorpio, things that have been hidden, things that have been quite dark, and there was no clarity. You may be having the clarity. You may be making a decision about something that was hidden from you. Some of you may be dealing again with legalities where this stealth card is associated here. King of Swords is someone that's very knowledgeable, someone that could even be working in medicine. This could be a surgeon. Some of you may have a choice on whether to have the surgery in the month of March or not. And again, a King of Swords is someone that is very outspoken, very truthful, usually very trustworthy. Now you've got three kings equal protection, dear Pisces, no doubt. So Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. King of Swords to me is usually the Aquarius. Let's take a look at the month of April with the Seven of Wands. And this is the house of Libra, which is others. And we have the Three of Wands, the Seven of Wands and the Three of Wands. Some of you have been putting a lot of work in the month of April. You've been working very hard. Now you are waiting for your ships to come in. The competition was quite fierce here, but you had the upper hand. You had the advantageous point here. So there is expansion and growth where a creative project, a creative pursuit is in your life here in the month of April. And this could be fierce competition where others are concerned. You seem to be the one that is, you've done most of the work here, and I feel that you are waiting for your ships to come in. Now, for some of you, this could also mean expanding your business to the world. Maybe even waiting on some sort of a partner. This could be a partner that is from a distance, from a different culture. Could even be the King of Wands. Let's look at the House of Virgo and the month of May. We've got the Tower here. So this is a sudden shift, a revelation. What's that all about? And we've got Eight of Wands. So suddenly you have an epiphany that there is love in the air. Something is moving very quickly here for you, and this could also be flight travel. Wow. Do take care, because we've got the Tower here, which can be sudden thunder, lightning strikes, and we've got flight travel here, so do be careful here. Make sure that if you're planning on flying, make sure that you're flying in good weather conditions in the month of May here. This could also be a sudden epiphany that you've had a secret admirer. Others of you could be moving quickly out of some sort of work, moving into something else. This could be some sort of an enlightenment. Again, something swift, changing swiftly. And this could be even, I'm going to say, some sort of a success where your daily routine, your creative pursuits are concerned as well here. These are quick messages of love coming through. Some of you may be dealing with someone at work where there is a lot of desire and connection. Let's look at the House of Leo and the month of June with the Four of Pentacles, which is usually Taurian energy for me. Let's see. And we've got the Eight of Swords. Wow, we've got the Eight of Swords twice. So I'm going to say that up here in the month of January and December of 2020, there is a bit of stealth. Be careful, try and be intelligent. We've also got a little bit of difficulties here in the month of June and July. But this is a perception. This is the miser. Someone is not willing to take a risk here. If you are dealing with a Taurian person, then they're not willing to take a risk. This person could be only work and no fun. This house is the house of fun. Someone is holding back. They're feeling the miser, and maybe sensing that they don't have enough finances to do what they desire, to go for what they desire now. Because this is the house of true love, for those of you that are dealing with someone that is holding back on their emotions, this is having you very worried. But it's all about communication. Now, I'm going to say roughly in the month of June, July, again, Mercury will be retrograding. It's a good time to dig deep, to work on your communication with whoever you are not communicating well with. Now, in the month of July, in the area of home and family, more worries. Again, it's a perception. Some of you are feeling tied down to family, not able to move freely because of money, because of family commitments. Also, your security. You're worried about your financial security. And here we've got the Three of Pentacles. And Three of Pentacles can be collaboration. Someone being noticed for their talents. Some of you may be going through some sort of a testing time here where your career is concerned, and it's do or die here, where you've got to be successful because you may be having money issues at home and not able to do freely what you want to do to manifest. Now, Three of Pentacles can also mean a third person in the picture. We do have the Three of Swords here. Some of you may be worried that your partner has stepped out of your committed partnership or relationship. Could be around the work scene. Because I do see here in the area of Virgo, love messages here, a lot of desire and an epiphany here. This could be a realization. Now, okay, in the month of August, and this is the area of Gemini. And I'm going to say here, we've got Pentacles. We've got the King of Pentacles there. This is where the South Node is in the area of Capricorn. North Node is in the area of Cancer, which is home. And this is where you're supposed to be moving towards. This is an area that's very familiar from a past lifetime, from your childhood. This is where you're supposed to be. It's unknown territory here. And that's probably why there is the Eight of Swords here. Some of you could be striving for a new job. You're hoping to show your talents in a new area, could be, and you're worried about that because it's unfamiliar territory. And this is where your security is, in a sense. You feel that it may be being rocked. But the Three of Pentacles does show expansion and growth and acknowledgement. Let's look at the next month of August. And this is the House of Gemini. It's the house of collaboration, working within a small group. There is the Four of Wands, which can also speak of marriage, commitment, some sort of a celebration. And we've got the Emperor. And the Emperor can be someone who is elderly, someone who is quite withheld where their emotions are concerned. Now, the Emperor can also be an elderly man. Doesn't have to be someone that is very close to you. This could even be a neighbor. The Emperor could be someone maybe that is bringing stability here. This could be a teacher as well, I'm going to say, because the third house of Gemini is the house of teachings of, the student. And of course, Sagittarius is the teacher, but they do work together. So I see here with the Emperor, there are lessons. There are lessons. If this is just an energy, there are lessons where your stability is concerned. Now, the House of Gemini is also communication. With the Emperor, this is like blocked communication or very withheld where communication is concerned. This is someone that's quite stern. We've got 2 fours. That's very interesting to see here. For those of you that are starting a collaboration with the Emperor, this can be someone that's very much of a structure. He will give you the structure. He will give you the security, though. If this is a teacher that you are moving into some sort of a lesson, some sort of education with, know that this person means business. And it's always good to have this person on your side, not against you. This person will give you the security and the stability that you've been probably worried about in the month of August. Now, we know that the Emperor can be a father as well. For some of you that have got an elderly father, this could be someone that, a father that is celebrating something to do with communication, anything that is mobile, cars, anything to do with writing. There's some sort of a success here. Let's take a look at the month of September, dear Pisces, September. I'm going to say that this area here could also mean that for those of you that have got a stern father, it doesn't look like there's much of leeway. He's not giving you much of a choice here. Yes, for some of you, you've got to abide by the rules of the emperor, whoever this is, and communicate, try and communicate clearly and concisely with the house of communication. Yes, this could be someone that's not letting you free to act as you wish or do what you wish. Okay, the month of September and the house of Taurus with the Six of Wands, so it's the house of values and money. So in the month of September, there is some sort of a success and recognition. It can also mean ego if you are dealing with a fiery energy. We've got the Emperor, which is fire. We know that the Emperor can be Aries. Sometimes I'm going to say Taurus as well. Wow, we've got two cards that opened up. There can be ego here as well. We've got the Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Wow. Now, Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is equal giving and receiving. Now, two sixes equal balance in the month of September. You've got the Six of Wands and the Six of Pentacles, of course. Now, I want to say that for those of you that may have been dealing with a player, this King of Wands, who may have had very strong ego, you are showing up as the Queen of Wands here. Therefore, there is some sort of a soulmate connection here. We know that the Six of Wands can speak of success and recognition, and the Queen of Wands is usually the lucky queen. She's someone who is very creative, someone who is very much of a risk taker, but she can also have a strong ego as well. Now, with the Six of Pentacles, I do see it many times as Libra, and there's the scales means justice and finding the balance. For those of you that have had an ego, strong ego between who's the strongest out of this Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, this could be a moment of truce, but it can be also a moment of legalities, okay, where you have to go through law. Libra can be the law, right? Equilibrium, the scales does remind you of the justice, and therefore it can go either way. Okay. So, dear Pisces, these could be other people around you. These could be people that you know, people that you deal with. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the area of Aries and the month of October with that Ten of Swords. We know that Ten of Swords is the ending of a cycle. There's been deception here, but it turns into the Ace of Swords. An Ace of Swords can speak of cutting ties. We've got the Two of Cups. It can speak of cutting ties, or it can actually speak of a successful new beginning, as I always say. Some of you may be ending a relationship, moving into something new. This could be a new connection. Some of you may have closed the door on a past relationship. We know that the King of Swords is, as I said, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. We've also got Ten of Swords here, so this could be the ending for some of you with this King of Swords. If the King of Swords is a legal representative, then you may be closing the door on this King of Wands. But this could also mean, even if you're not closing the door, this could mean the end of a cycle, the end of a hurtful, painful cycle where a soulmate connection is concerned. And here in the next month, the Three of Swords, if there has been a love triangle, this could be the ending of that, and you could be still healing. Doesn't mean that you're all going to get a divorce. Some of you are accepting and saying, this is a chapter that we've closed, let's go on and heal, okay? And for some of you, look, we've got the 7 and the 3 here, that's another 10. There are cycles that you are ending, end of year. So we're looking at October, November, December. Let's take November. And this could be, of course, because it's in the area of Pisces, the house of Pisces, some of you may be breaking someone's heart, or you may be still trying to heal once this situation has ended. Let's take another card, and we've got the 6 of Wands again. Oh my God. Repetitive cards. It's got to do, no doubt, with this area here, which also holds the 6 of Wands. So a successful completion to the end of heartbreak. For those of you that have been in a relationship with someone that there was just too much ego, not enough equilibrium, you may be successfully ending this cycle. Let's look at that 7 of Swords in the area of Aquarius and the 12th month, so December. 7 of Swords, what intelligence is that about? Oh my goodness. Wow. Like wow, dear Pisces. The end of the end here. Whoever has been sneaky, and we've got a few sneaky characters, it's not going to be the same for all of you. Let's look at this area here. What's this Ace of Wands in the year 2020? We've got a new beginning in a committed partnership relationship. This could even be sexual tendencies, a relationship that begins as a very sexual one and ends up being a committed one. Let's take another card. And we've got the Fool, which is Aries. This is a brand new cycle that you are starting. Some of you are starting a brand new cycle. Some of you are just taking that risk, going straight into something that you desire, which is going to bring you stability. I want to take another card on that 10 of Swords. There is a lot of air and fire in your reading, Pisces. Let's take that 10 of Swords right there. 10 and 7 equals 17. That's the star number. Aquarius is the main energy here. And we've got the 9 of Cups, which can mean a wish fulfillment, but this could also mean someone who's indulged and gotten away with something. They've self-indulged here. So I will leave that for you to figure out. This is a wish come true, a completion. No more backstabbing. Okay, you've been intelligent. You've had your fill. Let's take a look at this 10 of Swords here. And we've got the 2 of Pentacles. Some of you are trying to make a choice between 2 different people. Let's take a look at that 3 of Swords. Right here in the month of November. And we've got the Death card. So Death is Scorpio. So it's got to do with your partner's money, money from other sources. It's got to do with intimacy. Let's take another card. For some of you, someone hasn't been intimate with you at all. Emotionally, maybe only sexually, not emotionally. Let's take another card. Oh, we've got the Page of Wands. So this is, again, someone who's willing to take a risk. This could also be a message coming through. Let's go on that adventure. Let's leave the heartbreak behind and go and heal while transforming, shedding that old skin, moving into something much more fulfilling, something that you want to take a risk with. And we know the Page of Wands is also like the Fool. It's the minor arcana. Wow, very interesting, Pisces, very interesting. Let's take some oracles, some mystic moon oracles on each month. one on each month. So the first month, we have inner child, we have contemplation, we have newt, we have admired, mirroring, pride and ego. We've also got pride and ego here and here. Wow. Let's look. The answer is no. Let's take another card on the answer is no. Family. Let's take the next card. We've got conclusion. We've got big dreams. We've got settling, and I don't like this card. I keep seeing this card. Out of all the cards, it just keeps coming in. We've got understanding. And we've got recognition on the 12th month. I'm going to take one card right there. And we've got compromise. So there is a lot of compromise that you need to go through in the year of 2020. Let's look at here, inner child. Now, inner child can speak of this King of Pentacles, whoever he is in your life. Inner child does speak of the wounds of the past, the wounds from childhood. And I feel that the wounds can come up as psychological issues where someone doesn't feel safe to trust. You could have issues with trust where this King of Pentacles is concerned. Okay, because these are childhood wounds. Okay, so for others of you, you may be trying to be more intelligent here, because with the inner child, as I said again, the inner child does speak of innocence, whereas the Seven of Swords is the opposite. So I don't know if you're trying to open up and trust where work is concerned, where the elder is concerned, where your social standing is concerned. Nevertheless, let's go on to contemplation here with the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands. The King of Wands doesn't seem to be someone who's contemplating. Obviously, I would say that this is you contemplating on whether this King of Wands is someone that should be in your life, or if this person is a leader, and you may even be, let's say, wanting to connect with this person. I did say Sagittarian energy. Some of you may even be contemplating and thinking to furthermore your education, maybe even to study other cultures. And others of you may even be contemplating anything to do with your beliefs. Maybe you are going through change and, trying to find yourself, because we know that Sagittarius, the house of Sag, is the house of the truth, but it's also the house of the vision of the world and your beliefs and what is the truth. So you are looking for answers here in the month of February. Let's look at March. You've got mute. So there is something hush-hush here. No communication, even though we've got the King of Swords. I think that it's going to, in the month of March, you're going to be very hush-hush about sharing information with others. I think that the King of Swords is probably more than likely the one that you're only communicating with. There is something hush-hush in the month of March, sorry, dear Pisces, something that you are keeping quiet. Now, if this is a legal representative, you are taking legal action and not speaking about it. Okay, let's look at the month of April. We've got the card of admired. the month of April, and you are obviously, this is the house of Libra. You could be admired for your accomplishments, for your work. We've got the Seven of Wands and the Three of Wands. Maybe you've finished some sort of a burdensome chapter in your work or a creative project, and you've got the admiration of a lot of people here. Some of you may just have a lot of pressure at work and be letting off steam dancing, which is a very good way to relieve yourself from aggressive and, Martian desires or energy. So here in the month of, we've got April, May. In the month of May, we've got the mirroring card. And this is like whatever you see is what you perceive, or, you're looking into the mirror here. So this means that there are two people going through the same thing here. And as you can see here with the swan in the mirroring effect, there is a lot of beauty here, but there is some sort of a mirroring effect. So as above, so below, this is saying. So whatever is going on up there in the ethers, whatever you're being changed. Your path is being changed in the house of Virgo, your daily routine. What you give is what you get also. So with the sudden shift, with the quick energies coming in, there's going to be some sort of a reflection that you will be having here. You will be seeing something that you did not know, obviously. In this swan, there is a lot of beauty, right? So you may be meeting someone that you feel is even, a soulmate connection, because the swan is as beautiful as her reflection. So whatever you're looking at, that's coming back to you. Someone may be seeing you and feeling that they've known you before. It could be the other way around as well. Let's take a look at the next month, which is the month of June. Look at the similarities here. May and June. This is the male peacock, where there is a lot of masculine energy. We've got the male peacocks that show off their feathers, and they've got a lot of beauty. So this could be vanity. So you may be dealing with a Leo, could be Leo or Taurus, someone who's got Taurus and Leo. There is a lot of pride here. Now, some of you, someone could be keeping you at bay here, and you feel bound and chained because someone is not opening up to you because of an egotistical situation here. There is a lot of beauty, again, even in this male peacock. So there is a sense of royalty here, and I do feel that the King of Pentacles comes with royalty. Let's look at the house of Cancer here, which is the home and the family. And we've also got the Eight of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. Now, as I said, some of you could be collaborating. You could be expanding your business. Some of you could be working from home. You are being noticed with what you do. We've got the no card here. The answer is no. This is in the month of July. There could be some sort of a fear that's holding you back. But I feel that the family is actually giving you support here. For those of you that have felt as though your partner has stepped out, this may have been, for some of you, this may have been a wrong perception. This may have been your fear that's giving you that information. But also, the answer is no, is also like a door that is closed. For those of you that have been dealing, yes, with someone like that, then you're probably telling them that the answer is no. You're closing the door on them. Choose company. 3 is a crowd. Now the family also could be saying no. This person, let's say, has stepped out of the family. They've ridiculed the family. The family says no. For those of you that have got a partner that's done this, then the family is your support system. As you could see, they are sheltering these 2 children. So some of you that are trying to fall pregnant here, maybe this was not the right month. Maybe this was not the right month for it to start. Okay, let's look at now the month of August. We've got the 4 of Wands and the Emperor, and we've got the conclusion. We've got the keys. So you're getting something very stable here. You're getting the key. If someone has not been communicating, or someone's been giving you restrictions where your stability is concerned, you're finding the key. You're finding the answer to it. You've got the 4 of Wands twice. Now, some of you may be teaming up, marrying, getting engaged to someone who has made it. They're very stable where career and money is concerned. And for others of you, this could even be help, financial help from an elderly parent, from a father, from a grandfather. Okay, this could be also a gift where you are being given the key to a home. Congratulations. Now, in the month of September, in the area of Taurus, we've got the 6 of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles. We've got big dreams. So some of you have had really big dreams to reach up high, to be very successful and have all the comforts that you need in your lifetime. Taurus is the money house. Some of you are having big dreams of, wow, being so influential and so financially stable that you are able to give to others. That's what I see here. Now be careful with the big dreams. It can be whatever lurks beneath the water here. This can be very Neptunian as well. So if you are dealing with someone that is pretending that they're giving back to you, they could be also trying to trick you. Just be careful with that. Big dreams can mean that you are dreaming you're having very vivid dreams in the month of September, dear Pisces. So September, yeah. Big dreams also, dear Pisces, in the month of September, which is Virgo season. That's the sun will be transiting your partnership house. Some of you have got big dreams to have a partner who's very successful, not only in business, but someone who's very financially stable. That's what you may be going for. Now, in the month of October, we've got the 10 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, and 2 of Cups, 2 twos. So a decision here. Do I stay in this relationship? Who do I choose? The person that is with me emotionally, or the person that is financially stable, the person that is very popular and has got lots of choices. Don't settle for less. This is the area of Aries as well. Aries is usually the sign of taking action. Someone here is not taking action because of a decision, because of a commitment, because of a relationship. Someone is trying to make a decision because there's been some sort of an ending, maybe even a backstabbing in a soulmate connection. Others of you may be closing the door on a past connection and a new connection is coming in, okay? And that's why you're in between 2 worlds here. And settling means not doing much because you're right in between 2 worlds. And this is obviously when the sun, what am I saying? Yeah, September, October. Yeah, the sun will be in the area of Libra. Libra, which is partnerships, yeah. This is you trying to find your balance. Nevertheless, let's take a look at the month of November. Wow, we've got the Three of Swords, Six of Wands, Page of Wands, Death card, and Understanding. It looks as though there's been some sort of a transformation. The heartbreak is falling away, I would say. There is healing here. And we've got Scorpio and Aries energy here. Scorpio is very deep, very intimate. Aries is, well, both Scorpio and Aries are ruled by Mars. So there is a great desire here, not only because this is the house of Pisces, there is a great understanding. For those of you that have been dealing with a love triangle, that is the house of clandestine relationships. There is a deep understanding, and this is you're connecting to spirit. This is the house of magic. Whatever is falling away, this is making you successful. You've come to an ending here. You've come to the understanding that the doors that close, and when Pluto has got a say in it, when there is no intimacy and no deep connection, your understanding is, and there's ego, your understanding is that you need to go for what you desire. This is a page, and pages are youthful. They're new beginnings. And this page of Wands, wants to go on a journey. Okay, so in the month of December, we've got, again, 17 swords here. You've closed the door on someone that was, maybe you had hopes to be with, but you come to the end of this cycle here. The end of the year, you need to heal. You need to heal the past. You're going for what you desire. There is wish fulfillment here. There's 2 wishes in the month of December. And this is the house of Aquarius as well. That's very interesting. Because there's so many of you. Could there be someone out there that was wishing for an Aquarian person? Someone that they were associating with? Could be, I suppose that could be one remote person out there. But we've got the recognition card. For a lot of you, there is recognition here that this is not the end, really. This is something that you need to strive for. This is something that will not keep you at bay. This is something that you can beat, you can heal from. And maybe some of you that have closed the door on someone, they may be recognizing that you were their wish. Well, that is the ending of the year for you. And that's a tough lesson. That is a tough Capricornian lesson in the month of December, which is the time of Capricorn. Wow. Okay. So there's a lot of compromise here. Let me look at your love life. Let me just take maybe one card for Pisces, please, Spirit, with the Lover's Path Tarot. What does Pisces need to know in the year 2020? We have the Prince of Wands here, which is the Prince of Wands right there. Prince of Staves. This is someone, again, this is the player, logically, but this is also someone that's very driven by their desires. Let me take another card. This is a prince, right, which is a knight. Let's see, we've got number 5. Wow. No, this is the Emperor, number 4. Wow, you've got the Emperor and the Empress here. For those of you that want to know about the story of Arthur and Guinevere, Arthur and Guinevere, and this is the card of power. Some of you may be dealing with someone, remember, we've got the Emperor here. You may want to Google this love story and see what that's about. This may resonate for some of you. Nevertheless, we've got a young fiery male, masculine energy here, masculine energy, I shouldn't say male. And here we've got the Emperor. And here we've got the Ace of Cups, dear Pisces. So I will leave it to you. You know what is what for you. What I see here is that the Prince of, I should say the Knight of Wands is someone of the past. The Emperor is someone that's giving you stability here. And we've got the Ace of Cups, so this is the beginning. And we've got the Wheel of Fortune, Zeus and Danae as well, which is a 10. And this is the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius, Jupiter. Now, Jupiter can also mean legalities and divorce. So, dear Pisces, I think I will leave it at that. Let's take a message from heaven for you. So please, Spirit, for Pisces in the year 2020, what is Pisces dealing with? Pisces, what's the message for Pisces in 2020, please, Spirit? And we have, let the animals on earth support you. Feel their unconditional love. And this is unconditional love. That's incredible. Unconditional love obviously is the energy of Pisces as well. Now the black cat we know is a very lucky cat, but we do have number 41, which can add up to a 5. So there is a lot of change in your life. Now let's take a universal love oracle and see what the message is there. What is very interesting is that you do have the Queen of Wands with that lucky black cat in the month of September. And the House of Taurus, unconditional love. Pisces, please, Spirit, let's see. And we've got the Gateway. The Gateway. Let's read from the book for you. Okay. A chapter in your life is coming to a close and a new chapter is about to begin. I'm not surprised. Surrender the past graciously and lovingly. Trust in the natural cycles of life, for all is held eternally within the arms of this great love we call life. Remember, winter is followed by the rebirth of spring. Every moment in time is an eternal gateway of endless possibility. Journey through this gateway, initiated into new adventure. Take up the challenge and answer the call to live, love, and laugh. Feel the sacred, precious beauty that fills your heart. Even in sadness, a great light shines from within you. Be grateful for all that has been and all that is still to be. That's an amazing card, the Gateway. You are ready to walk through a new gateway in the year 2020. Dear Pisces, enjoy love, enjoy love, enjoy life. That's what the card was saying. So, new beginnings, obviously. And the gateway may even be starting in the month of March for you guys. So, it's going to be different for each and every one of you. What I'm wishing for you is all the best, good luck. I do hope that this year works out in your benefit and that you are loved. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon.